welcome to the third week of Boost Championship. You might be wondering how we got here and what's exactly been going on. We'll give you the refresher that you need, but all you need to know for now is that we're past the halfway mark. We have a competition over the course of 4 weeks with 8 rounds, and every single team will be competing in a single round-robin format, which means that they will all play each other at least once. And as a result, we have the top 8 best teams of Women's Rocket League that Europe has to offer compete for a £5,000 prize pool. Now, with that halfway point already been going through, we have a little bit of an update in terms of the leaderboard, because last week we covered round 3 and round 4, which has allowed some of these teams to climb to the top of the ranking, where we've seen a little bit as well of a distribution more towards the middle. We've seen some teams towards the bottom, but what's really focusing on right now is Endpoint and Amateur. Both of these teams undefeated at the moment, and they're sitting towards the top. We have Academy, Resolve, and RNL Roar, who are towards the middle of the pack, with Guild as well as Resolve losing one and RNL Roar losing both of their games. And unfortunately, when you're looking towards the bottom of the table, Simplicity, Hasta, Vista, and NA's Last Hope are yet to find hope and win a game themselves. But that was last week. We're back now, week 3, and there is so much more action to go over, and this can completely change by the end of today. I don't know anything, you don't know anything, but anything can happen. So let's jump into the schedule, because that way we can see exactly how we're going to be starting off today with round 5 coming in hot. We're going to be looking at Hasta Vista against Simplicity WCB. This will be the highlighted match of today, which means we're going to be walking through all of it. We're then going to be going over Team Amateur against Endpoint, RNL Roar against NA's Last Hope, and Guild Academy against Catch-Up. You might be thinking, Ginny, wait, Catch-Up, where did that come from? Well, Resolve disbanded, so as a result, they're no longer under the Resolve banner, but they got the band back together under the name Catch-Up, which I think is pretty cool, and they'll be competing against Guild Academy today, so it's going to be interesting to see how that is going to be working out as a dynamic, but Hasta Vista against Simplicity is going to be our highlighted match of today. Both of these teams at the bottom of the leaderboard looking to get their first win secured. So let's over to our incredible casters, Jazzy as well as Gleany, because guys, who do you think is most likely to get the win on the board?
So, Hasta Vista and Simplicity.
Both teams desperately need a win.
Yes, both right at the very bottom of the table. Who do you think's got this?
I'm tending to go towards Simplicity. Only because with some of the more difficult teams, they haven't made it easy for them, even though they've conceded. It's been close.
Yeah, last week Simplicity defo brought a fire. They defo started getting more goals in. They had games a lot closer than their first week, so it's only up from here for them.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear they're ready for the game. Let's take a look.
Game 1, Simplicity versus Hasta La Vista.
Oh, this kickoff. Good movement here from Marina.
Oh, up through the air.
Up
right
through the
across.
air. Quite.
Unfortunately, couldn't get to the ball.
Frosty now, pushing it into the center.
Oh, right on Simplicity
Back
side.
to pick
Open.
up. It is off the backboard. How?
Oh, did not have enough boost to complete that double tap.
Oh, that was so close.
Okay, ball is still on Simplicity's side. Can Hasta La Vista continue? Nope. Ball is back on their side. Nice little tactical demo there.
Very tactical. Hattie off the side. Some good aerial work there. Veronica.
Oh, nice little flick into the right side of the goal, and Simplicity is up 1-0.
That was a good flick.
It was a nice little flick. It was very calculated. Nice slowed down. Put it right on the opposite side of the goal, and it's now 1-0 to Simplicity. 4 minutes remaining. So, what do you think the significance of a win for either of these two teams would
Well,
be?
you can see it's a battlefield here. It's neck and neck. Oh, that was a quick, close goal.
That
but
was so close.
obviously, you come to a tournament like this, you want to win.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
you want to win,
definitely.
and both of these teams have yet to win. So it's that need, that
Yeah.
want to get one And I think that would be the significance.
Yeah. Well, the beauty of Rocket League, we can't draw, so we're guaranteed a win from each team, from either team.
So we're going to get our answer today.
We're going to get our answer to say who out of the two is going to be able to get rid of that
play
zero.
here. The flip reset, but just out time. Does there have a teammate there to pick it up? Let's go.
Yeah, Hasta.
Hasta.
Hasta la Vista.
Hasta
there
from
to do
Hasta
the cleanup.
Beautiful cleanup there. Great teamwork.
It's almost written.
Oh,
Nice little block by Arena.
Quick reply from Simplicity here.
Oh.
Off the backboard, added.
Not a reply.
But it's Hasta again.
Another
Hasta
message.
Another message. Beautiful message. Well, it looks like Hasta La Vista have turned up. And they're saying, look, we're ready.
Yeah, it's a completely different game from the last 2 weeks that they've played.
What will Simplicity be able to do here?
Well, I think at this point they have to attack from the back. I feel like a lot of their play, they're trying to start from the middle, and that's why they're unable to finish. Because Hasta La Vista seem to be all over the place. They've changed their positioning this week. They're quite spread out, but will that be enough for them to win?
We'll see.
Oh, and the ball is over onto Simplicity's
Hasta
side.
again.
Oh,
Push
nice
down.
little block. Off
Oh,
this little pinch of the ceiling.
No one there to meet it though.
Can Simplicity bring
nice
this back?
play here off the side.
1 goal difference, 2 minutes remaining. It's still a very close game.
We're definitely seeing a bit of an improvement here from Hasta La Vista. What do you think, Jazzy?
Definitely. Hasta La Vista look like a completely different team from what we've seen previously. Simplicity, they still seem to be the same. It's still, they're warming up.
Off the backboard, no one there to meet it. Hattie now. Oh,
Nice little
and it's
pass,
in the corner. Oh,
And as I speak about warming up, they warmed.
what a goal by
What was it?
Arena. Absolutely stunning.
Nice little equalizer there. That was amazing. So now that they've made it equal, what do you think Asta's thinking?
Hasta, I'd be pretty scared after a goal like that. You were trying to dominate. I think they'll falter.
I don't know. We still have 1 minute 15 remaining.
All to play for here.
All
Nice
to play
tap
for.
down.
Oh, tactical
Demo. See, they're getting a lot more aggressive now. It's
Yeah.
like, it's demo, you know, it's end to end with, as it's neck and neck here with 1 minute to go.
Yeah, it's almost as Simplicity, that goal they've scored, as they're not here for it. So they're trying their hardest to get their goal back in.
Do you think it'll go into overtime?
I think it's possible we're going to see it overtime.
45 seconds.
And as I speak, me and Jinx and things, the last 2 weeks, every time I speak.
I know, right? Arena's been on it, though. Absolutely stunning. I think it's been the MVP for Simplicity this game.
Yeah, most definitely. But can they stop Asta from equalising and bringing us into overtime?
I don't know, 30 seconds left.
Oh, we've got 27 seconds remaining.
Flip reset, keeping the ball high.
Hey, all it takes is 1 second to score a goal.
19 seconds left.
Ball is... Oh,
Off the backboard, who's there to meet it? Oh,
gosh. That was unfortunate.
That was some good defending, though. Like as a team, they're all back there.
That was almost the equaliser. And with 3 seconds remaining, is this Simplicity's game? The
I think
answer
it
is
is.
yes.
Yeah.
So, what did you think of that game?
It was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I think Hasta La Vista definitely turned up this game.
Yeah.
And it was really lovely to see them like really work together as a team, really pursue a win. And you could just see how much it would mean to them.
Yeah. Coming off last week, Simplicity are definitely still going up.
Yeah.
It was a lot closer than I anticipated, but the result was correct, in my opinion.
Oh, I hear the next round's ready. Let's take a look.
Here's game 2, kickoff.
Right, Hasta.
I'm still expecting kickoff.
Oh, did you see that demo by Veronica there? Very aggressive going in here.
Straight at the start, aggression. Is that going to show how this game's going to play out?
Yeah, I think Simplicity are going to just push.
Yeah.
They'd be behind the ball the most and just push and just make every point difficult.
And
Arena here.
a nice little pass
And there's
in.
a nice pass in for Hattie there.
They just
Great goal.
delicately pull it right at the top of the goal. Just
Yeah.
like that. They're showing that they're here to win.
I mean, in Rocket League, anything can happen, but I think Simplicity this round are really turning up the heat and the
Yeah.
intensity.
They've only warmed up each week, so we can only imagine what their next game will be like today. But let's see if they can get through this game first.
Oh, they just roll in.
Oh, and they gently placed it into the bottom corner. And that's 2-0 to Simplicity. 4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. What can Hasta do to answer?
We should find out.
The wall up the wall. Oh, misplay by Veronica, but it's okay. Arena's there to clean up.
Ooh.
And only one Hasta defender at the moment.
Hattie now. The ball high. Astra there to meet it, but Hattie takes it past. Oh.
Oh, one defender. Oh, that was
Whoa,
so
that was
unlucky.
nice.
That was a beautiful goal. And that Hasta Vista has brought one back.
Yeah. Yeah, they're coming back with that
There's-
comeback energy. It's just absolutely great to see.
Oh, and Simplicity said, no, you're
The
not.
quick reply, though.
They
Shut
said,
that
"No,
down
you're not."
straight away.
No comebacks here. But we still have 3 minutes and 38
Frosty
seconds left.
now, just some good movement here. Off the backboard.
I think Frost has had some unlucky shots today.
Yeah, that first one at the beginning round was very unfortunate.
Yeah,
It
that
came
was
off the
very
backboard just a
unfortunate.
little bit too high.
And then they had another one with a minute in, just went in and out of the goal. But can
Some
the
good
rest of the
defending
team
here
be there to
from
pick up?
Hasta la vista. I mean, they're still in this game.
Oh, nice block. Was that
Actually-
Hattie?
Yeah, that was some good teamwork there. Just didn't quite meet it. Some good defending as well.
It's 3 minutes
I say,
remaining.
Asta's just back there all the time. Not
Yeah.
only just attacking, but coming back and defending as well.
Yeah, they've definitely been better with their rotations. And as I say that,
Oh,
it's now 4-1 to Simplicity. Is there any way they can crawl back?
with 2 minutes and 47 seconds in Rocket League, definitely. But I think Hasta la Vista's lost some of their steam.
Yeah, I don't believe Simplicity is going to let up. And Simplicity seem they're just going to keep attacking.
Yeah, this second round, they definitely came in a lot more aggressive
Yeah.
than last round.
Exactly. Ooh, nice little block there.
They're really showing that desire, you know, to put a score on that.
No, definitely. Definitely. They don't want to be the only team with an O. So they're trying to make sure they're out of it first. And we're coming up to 2 minutes remaining. Still 4-1. Has Hasta got a bit better with the defense this game, or have Simplicity just slowed down?
Ooh,
Oh.
off the side. Didn't quite go
Oh,
off the...
Hasta almost scored, almost made it 4-2. Maybe they're not letting down.
I don't think they're letting up. I think
don't
they've been
think
unfortunate with their finishes.
Yeah.
Tactical demo there, look at that. Got them out of the position there.
Yeah, they've been very unfortunate with their finishes, but Simplicity have been there to block and defend anything coming their way.
And Simplicity are hitting all their shots.
Yeah, so far they've had a lot more shots on target, and more of them have gone in.
Yeah,
They've-
they've just been more clinical across
Yeah.
the board.
Mechanically, especially, they've been better. I've seen a lot more Simplicity players in
The
there.
backboard, who's there to meet it? Oh, I didn't
Oh,
want to figure
and that is an open goal,
open goal. Hattie!
but Hattie is there to
Is it a
kind of
cross?
clear it. But that was good tracking back from Hattie to make sure that an Hasta la Vista player didn't get through and score.
Yeah. Last minute left.
Can the Rocket League gods help Hasta la Vista?
But, I think it's...
3 goals.
Might have to wait till next round. Oh, they managed to bring one back. You see the tactical demo
Yeah,
there
nice
to
little demo
push
the
it in.
goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And now it's 4-2 and 43 seconds remaining. I feel like Hasta has a chance that they could possibly bring this back.
With 40 seconds to go, anything could happen.
Yeah, if they continue to play with the pressure they just had for that goal, never mind.
Yeah, every time and time again, Simplicity just
They're,
lay him to rest.
they're quick with their responses this game.
Yeah.
The first game they weren't too willing to respond straight away, but this one, Simplicity are having no comebacks coming through. It's 18 seconds remaining, and I'm pretty sure it's safe to say this is in Simplicity's hands.
Yeah. Very much so. Oh, they managed to get one back.
It's very much so that they scored an own goal.
Yeah.
Just to make the game more interesting, they thought, hey, let's make it closer.
Let's keep them throwing one. It's fine. You've got 7 seconds left.
So, although it's 5-3, Simplicity have scored 6 of the goals. Oh, and the ball is back on Hasta's side, but it's been blocked out. But the game is done. That is 2 games to Simplicity.
2 games to Simplicity.
What,
Yep.
what are you thinking?
The first game was a lot more end-to-end, whereas this one was just...
Yeah, Simplicity put that one to bed straight away. So much that they thought, let's score a goal for you.
Yeah.
Will there be a reverse sweep, or is this it? Is Simplicity going to put this to bed?
I think they've put it to bed now. I think they've worked out what Hasta Vista were doing. Hasta Vista are probably going to be shaken from that last game. It's going to be a lot to come back from.
Yeah. Let's find out.
Well, let's find out.
There you go. Here we are, game 3. Is this going to be the sweep, the first sweep of today? Or are we going to get a reverse sweep? Are we going to get a surprise from Hasta Vista?
We'll soon see. I don't think there's going to be any surprises here.
I think they've run out of tricks this game.
Oh, tactical demo on the side there, keeping up in the air off the backboard.
Nice little
ball. Nice drop in there. What a goal there from
nice
Arena.
Goal. And that's 1-0. Simplicity want this done now.
Arena's definitely the MVP for Simplicity. What do you think, Jeff?
No, definitely. Arena has been all over the place. But I have to give it to Hattie as well. I've seen Hattie make some amazing blocks, track back out, and there's another goal by Arena. Wow. Yeah, Hasta Vista, I think it might be done.
I think they might be done. What happened there with their defense? Do you think they're just pushing up too much against the ball in trying to push up and like bringing the whole team as well? Yeah. And just not having anyone for defense? They
haven't spaced out as much as they did in the first game and the second game even. They've become quite erratic, so it seems. So I don't think the chances of them winning a game against Simplicity will happen.
Oh, it didn't quite dip, but the teammate's there to meet it.
It was even Arena that
It was Arena. She met her own ball.
She met her own ball. She said, I'm going to get the rebound. And that is 3-0. Not even a minute into the game. I think it's safe to say Simplicity has said Hasta La Vista to Hasta La Vista.
They have.
And the game is done.
I don't see it going any other way here. Hattie, nice cross there.
Oh, and it's cleared back onto Hasta La Vista's side. But as you can see, Simplicity have pushed up. There wasn't any defenders back there. So if Hasta could tactically lob it over.
Off the back, going to bring it down. Oh, what a goal.
Wow.
Veronica there.
They're not getting the double taps in, but there's always a teammate there ready for the rebound.
Yeah, if they don't win the 50-50, they've always got a teammate
always
there.
Got a teammate there. And that's 4-0. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. What do you think Hasta could actually do at this point?
Lay down.
Call it a day.
Call it a day. I mean, it's a tough one for them because they came in so strong.
Yeah. I feel like the tactical demos, I feel they need to think about putting that in at the moment. There was 3 of them just in one corner. They need to work out on spacing again as well.
I think that this is just going to help Simplicity grow in confidence for the next few rounds they face.
Yes, because they have gone against harder teams already, so it's only going to be, well, I can't say easy. Every team is here for a reason. Every team has worked hard to get here. It's not going to be as hard as it has been at the start and this win will definitely put a fire under them.
I think so too.
Oh, is that
High
Arena flying the ball through the air?
again. Off the
Oh.
backboard, is there a teammate there?
Just missed the
Hattie?
double tap. 2 minutes and 14 seconds remaining. Can Hasta get 4 goals in and bring this to overtime? Are we going to get a
I
reverse
mean,
sweep?
it's two minutes. It's a lot of time in Rocket League,
That is a lot of time and
but
opportunity.
that's a lot of goals.
And that's a lot of defending that they also still have to do on top of trying
Now
to score.
Trying to push it up. Hattie off the backboard.
Oh, the ball is back with Hasta
Hasta.
Vista. Oh, nice block by Arena.
Asta's still out there fighting. Frosty too. The whole team really. They seem to be
Yeah.
pushing.
It's nice to see they haven't given up.
Yeah.
Because like you said, Rocket League, anything can happen. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. 4 goals could be
Frosty
scored.
long lob. Oh,
And
what a
just like that,
goal!
a goal back in hand.
Frost! You see that massive lob
Yeah.
outpace them.
Simplicity, they're getting too aggressive and they're allowing these lobs to go through and just score.
Oh.
Ooh. What tactics do you think Simplicity should go for now?
Well, you see what happens when they get complacent. I mean,
Yeah.
they just conceded a goal. And there's a massive lob there, which means they're pushing too far forward. So
Yeah.
if they continue that way, Hasta La Vista will capitalise on it. So they can't afford to get complacent.
No, they could actually just, all 3 sitting goals, just park the bus right there. They could. But as you see, Veronica's not having that. And they're trying to get a
That
5th.
ball.
They're trying to completely demoralize Hasta La Vista right now. The ball's right up in the corner. Oh,
Oh,
that was so unfortunate. Like I said, they're very unfortunate with their shots. They're just bouncing off crossbars, off the post. So I can imagine that would affect their morale as well.
yeah, they seem to be always turning in
Yeah.
to the goal.
Oh.
Off the...
And
Can they make another goal?
7
Oh, in the
seconds
corner.
remaining. Can I get a consolation goal? Because the game is most definitely out of their hand, as is the series.
A little bit. We need Veronica. Oh.
And that is Simplicity with their first win.
Yeah.
Very needed.
To be able to move up further into those rankings, we've had a look at the leaderboard as well before we even got into this, and they were at the bottom, and we're like, oh, you know, you got to get it on the board if you want to be able to climb a little further. And they showed signs of life, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah. I thought we saw signs of life from both teams, particularly in that first game.
Yeah.
They both came to play. You could see what it meant to them. But I think Hasta La Vista just started to lose hope a little bit.
Yeah. If they could have replicated what they did in the first game, it would have been a lot closer series. We possibly could have got the full 5 games,
Okay.
but you could just see their morale deplenish each game, each goal that went in. So, I don't know. Hopefully next game they'll be able to get their win. But congrats to Simplicity.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Con-
They get it on the board. And that was our highlighted match of today. We're now going to be looking at highlights of the other matches that we've had taken place for round 5, starting off with Emger up against Endpoint. Now, when we were looking earlier today, especially at Endpoint, I mean, they are absolutely killing it. They are at the top of the table. So is Emger. Both of these teams have been doing really, really, really well. So coming into this next matchup, I'm going to have to come to you, Jazzy, because I know you're like the Emger stan.
Yes,
How are you
yes.
feeling going up against Endpoint?
This game, I can imagine. I'm not even a player, but I'm scared. Like, this is the 2 unbeaten teams going against each other. Endpoint just have that edge. Like they have something special about them.
Okay.
That although I'm an Emershore fan, I can't really say, oh yeah, this is their game. Unless they manage to pull out of the park, unless they catch Endpoint all push it up and just lob it past, I don't see it being their game, unfortunately. What do you think?
I think Endpoint are going to win. Glory to Endpoint. We are not worthy. I think that they've just been, like you said, smashing this tournament, and that both teams have been undefeated. But like you said, Endpoint do just have that edge. They've got probably the best player so far in this tournament in their team.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we'll have a look at the highlights as well, just to further drill down what happened in this game and how it unfolded. So do take it away.
So, oh gosh, was that a goal to Emma Shaw?
Yeah,
See,
Emma Shaw
that's a
straight off
beautiful
the
way
bat.
to start.
And it's 1-1.
But
Look at this
Alanis
goal
in the
by
air.
Alanis.
Alanis in the air.
Just bringing it down and keeping it in the corner there.
It's just so ready to stop the ball in front of the goal and
Again,
just
they
get the slight
They
tap in.
just have the tap in.
But look, the first game went to overtime.
Oh,
And
what a goal.
Endpoint just got the edge, which I expected the games to be close.
Look at that lob off the backboard, just
Oh, that
following
was a
it through.
beautiful
That
goal
was a beautiful goal.
By Dre. See, Emma Shaw.
Yeah.
It just made me so happy. That
Oh,
goal,
okay, that goal was insane.
That goal was so beautiful.
That's got to be the goal of the tournament.
It has to be. It's definitely in competition to be. But another game gone to Endpoint.
So, Jazzy, there's 2 games to Endpoint.
Two games to Endpoint, 1 to Emma Shaw. Unfortunately, it's looking like how I thought it would.
Off the backboard.
Oh, but Emma
What a
Shaw
game.
responded to that goal.
Alanis again. That smooth
Alanis-
breakdown.
It's
Hold
just-
it there.
just
Use the
there.
defender against it. It's just such tactical play.
So yeah, she's
That's unmatched.
always there to get the 50-50s and just tap it inside.
Alanis is wise for a 17-year-old.
No, honestly.
All right, that was absolutely incredible. I mean, Endpoint did kind of just completely run away with that game specifically.
Yeah.
Amateur do manage to take 1 off of them, so I think that's something that they should be very proud of because, again, as we highlighted, Endpoint coming into this, maybe the strongest team in the competition. So Amateur, I mean, as an Amateur fan as well, you must be feeling really proud.
Oh, of course, of course. If they had to lose, Endpoint is
Yeah.
fine. Anyone else, I'm not happy. But
Okay.
Endpoint is okay, so I'll take it.
It brings also the question in terms of Endpoint and how strong they are during this entire competition, Jazzy. What exactly is their weakness? How can we stop them in their tracks?
Oh, what is their weakness? Oh, when they get comfortable in the game, they all push up. So their weakness is the fact they will all push up. No one will be back, and when they take a shot, the other team can just send it over. No one's there to clean up. No one's there to capitalize. Well, no one's there to stop it from going in.
Yeah.
So that tends to happen. That usually is Endpoint conceding goals. So unless a team can now just thrive off that, then Endpoint is going to be at the top. I don't see them losing. I don't see them losing.
You don't
any
see them
games.
losing.
Nah,
Okay, I like that
unfortunately.
prediction. They are the ones to beat.
They are.
But in another rivalry or another teams that we've looked at earlier when the tournament started 2 weeks ago, Boost Championship, we said yes, Guild as well as Resolve, that is now branded as Cat Jam. Just a little bit of a reminder. Both of these teams, you were putting them specifically, Lini, at the top of the leaderboard, at the top of the table. And we were, shaking our hands thinking, oh, when these two teams are going to be going up against each other, that is going to be a game and a half. And, well, guess what we're going to be looking at next, Galini?
Oh.
You wanna throw in a guess? You wanna guess?
Is it
Is it?
capture? Is it the
Is
game?
it?
Is it the game?
It's the game.
Oh,
It's the
let's
game.
go.
Oh.
The game.
We're gonna be looking at Guild up against Cat Jam. So expectations, feelings, emotions, thoughts, opinions. What are we saying?
Oh, statistically,
Okay, statistics are being brought in.
previously,
That's when you know it's serious.
Cat Jam are the favorites to win this game,
Yes, but they have already lost.
but they have already lost to Ireland.
So did Guild.
But so have Guild. Oh dear.
Oh.
What do you think?
I think that Cat Jam obviously the favourites,
Yeah.
but I don't know. There might be an upset.
Let's
There could
figure it
be
out.
upset.
Let's see. Let's have a look at the highlights. Let's
Yeah.
see how this game went. Was there an upset? Was there not? We don't know. You don't know, but we're gonna find out.
Oh, that was a nice redirect for a first goal from
nice
Cat Jam
blocker.
as well.
Look at this cross
Oh,
here. Turn into
that-
a massive. Look, where are the defence? Oh,
Oh, wow. See, Guild is doing the thing Endpoint does sometimes. They all push up and just allow these lobs to go through. So first game went to Cat Jam. Oh, and April there for a little tap in.
yeah. April's definitely an MVP for Guild here.
Yeah. April definitely had high volume scores. 3 goals just then, we saw. Nice little bounce in by Jota.
Nice.
So
Off the
Guild,
backboard. Oh,
Guild got their one game in
nice.
and Cat Jam said, nope, 5-1.
Yeah.
There's 2-1
Had a lot
in
of
the
fight back
series.
there from Guild, which is nice.
Yeah, that fight back, it was amazing to see April take the reins and kind of carry the team.
Ducks bring it down. Beautiful goal there.
Ducks, the mechanically gifted.
Cat Jam just reminding me that we are the champions.
Exactly.
Oh, they brought one back.
He said, just in case you don't remember because our name has changed, we're going to show you. And that was a lovely goal to end that series.
Lovely
Wow.
goal indeed. I mean, Guild still did give it their best shot, and it was actually quite close. So it's not like some of these games that we've seen in the earlier weeks, clearly, where it was like very one-sided. This one, pretty balanced.
It was very balanced, and you saw there, like Cat Jam in that last game just won by 1.
Yeah.
And, you know, we could have gone into another game if they won. So, yeah, they were very close. They were very well matched.
Yeah.
And it was great to see Cat Jam kind of come into their own. I think technically they were a lot better with, you know, those set pieces, moving around the map well together. I'm not sure what happened with Guild in that respect. They seemed to be really
Yeah.
together at the first game and then just sort of...
Yeah. They did have gone through their quote-unquote easiest games, and now they're facing the teams where issues are expected to happen. And I think that's what's happening here. I think, obviously, it's Cat Jam coming now.
Yeah.
It was debatable if Guild was ever going to really win this, to be honest.
Ooh, okay. I like that.
I say this politely, respectfully.
With all respect, with all due respect. No, absolutely. The next game that we were going to have a look at was going to be NA's Last Hope up against RNL Roar. However, with the fact that NA's Last Hope have forfeited their games for this week, it means that RNL Roar are automatically going to be granted that win. So that is really interesting as well. We're going to have a look at how exactly that will be impacting the results for this round specifically. We still have round 6 coming up, but when we're looking at round 5, we have 3-0 for Simplicity WCB, 3-1 for Endpoint, 3-0 for RNL Roar, and then we have 3-1 for Cat Jam. Cat Jam, I mean, the games today, again, I feel like as much as it is a 3-0 and a 3-1, the games were still quite close. It still felt like these teams are going head-to-head with each other, fighting for that chance to get the win on the board.
Yeah, I agree. Can we just take a moment as well to just talk about how great Cat Jam as a name is?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
There's no Twitch chat without Cat Jam,
There's
you know.
no Twitch.
And
You just have
yeah, I'm happy for them that they're really coming into their own here and just showing them that they're the best.
Yeah. I think all the games this week actually played out as expected. Each individual game, as you said, it was closer than previous weeks. But the series, it was kind of one-sided where the series was going to go.
Yeah. We also had the leaderboard as well that will be impacted. When we started off today, we had 2 teams that were undefeated, but we've seen how that played out for Emajor. Unfortunately, they lost a game. They lost that first game. So when we're looking at round 5 and how that impacted the leaderboard, also really important because Endpoint is 5-0 right now, Cat Jam 4-1 alongside Emajor. RNL Roar is 3-2 with the same as Guild. Simplicity has that first win on the board, but NA's Last Hope as well as Hasta, Vista yet to find that win.
I think Cat Jam, at the start of this tournament, we thought would be at the top. And I know Endpoint would be in the top 4, but I didn't think they'd be at the top position there. And RNL Roar didn't expect to be in 4th. I mean, looking at this, I thought it would be Cat Jam, Endpoint, definitely Guild Academy would be in the top 4 as well.
Yeah. I definitely envisioned it would be Cat Jam, Guild, then Endpoint. And then 4th, it was kind of a toss-up between RNL Roar and Emajor at the moment. But it's surprising how the tables turned out at the moment.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely surprising.
Well, we're getting towards the end of the competition now. How do you expect it will move?
So I think at the end of this round, I think a few teams are going to secure their place in the live final. At this moment, it's everything to play for, especially for the top 5 teams. So I can't wait to see how it's going to play out. I don't know how it's going to play out, but we should find out.
And Ginny's got our round 6 schedule.
Yes, correct. I do have the round 6 schedule indeed, and these are the last 4 games that we're going to be looking at for today. So Guild Academy against Team Amateur, that is going to be the highlighted match, and that is also going to be the first match that we will be looking at. Cat Jam against Endpoint, and then RNL Roar against Hasta, Vista, and last but not least, NA's Last Hope against Simplicity WCB. Do keep in mind, though, with Simplicity going up against NA's Last Hope, this does mean the fact that because they forfeited their games for this week, that game will not be played. But don't be worried, because that first matchup of today that we have, Guild Academy against Amateur, is going to be a highlighted matchup, which means that our lovely casters, Gleany as well as Jazzy, are going to be covering it. So I would love to hear your guys' expectations, or at least your predictions of how this one's going to play out, Gleany.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think?
Guild versus Amateur. How is this going to play? Guild has every advantage to win this.
Yeah, they have every advantage, but Amateur have been on point throughout. And after the last match,
I feel like an Arsenal supporter. I feel like I have to stick with Amateur anyway. Yeah. So I'm going to believe they're going to win. But on paper, this game is for Guild.
Yeah.
But let's see how that's going to play.
Oh, I hear they're ready for the video. Let's take a look.
Guild versus Team Amateur.
You know, Team Amateur are really good at getting those quick goals and those quick responses. Yeah. So we'll see how Guild kind of cope with that.
Yeah, they do love a cheeky kickoff goal sometimes.
Yes, they do. We didn't see one here.
We haven't seen one for a while, actually.
MJ, long lob. Jotta's there to meet it. Oh, look at that turn from us.
Oh, nice little bounce off the corner, but it's been cleared across back to Amateur side.
Jotta.
Oh, Jotta's not letting up. I have not seen Jotta not near the ball as of yet.
Playing very aggressive here. I think this is becoming Amature's style.
Yeah. I think after last game, seeing how April played, do you think she's going to take the reins and try be the MVP for her team?
I think she's going to have to.
Oh, nice little bump from MJ. Little tactical bump on the other team.
Jotta now. Always good movement from Jotta.
Always. And there's Sniper. Sniper got sent as they tried to clear the ball.
Oh. Goal's open, no one's there. Oh, just in time.
Nice little track back.
The backboard.
Oh, was that a little bump?
And a bump down.
A little bump.
And tactical demo.
And then a goal for Emma Shot. See, this is exactly what I wanted to see. There's 1-0 to Emma Shot, 3 minutes and 32 seconds remaining. Since both teams have lost their last game in the last round, how keen are they to win?
I think both teams are desperate. Also, that's, you know, not so much for Team Amateur, but for Guild, they want a top 4 space.
Yeah, because they're currently sitting tied. Is it 5th place?
Yeah.
So a win in their books is much needed. However, as an Amateur fan, I don't want to win.
April with a big lob.
The possession has definitely been more with Team Amateur.
Yeah, you can see they're a lot more behind the ball here.
Yeah. There's always a Guild player near the ball.
Yeah, so they can like kind of pick it up, but like it's not the same.
It's not the same. It's definitely with Amateur more.
They've had more shots on goal as well.
Yeah.
So far, but anything can happen. 2 minutes 26 seconds left.
It's anyone's game. This has been quite a slow first game.
Again, those tactical demos that they're doing. It's just demos all over the place.
It's a very aggressive game.
Just putting them out of position, trying to find an opening. Oh,
nice
and the
little
back.
flick. Is there a
flip.
teammate there? Unfortunately not.
Jota's there to just sweep it up. Long ball off the backboard. Ooh. Brings it down.
The ball's back on Emersha's side already, but a defender's there to meet it in the air.
Ends J now.
Do you think both teams are playing very slow on purpose this game? Are they?
I think it's a combination of not wanting to concede a goal, but Guild trying to push to equalise as well.
Yeah. Well, being that they both came off losses, I understand. But this is a very slow start for both teams, seeing how this competition has gone so far. Oh, nice little clearance back to Guild's side. Good defense there. Another tactical demo.
The backboard. Oh, there's a scuffle there. It's very scrappy there.
Yeah. It's been a very aggressive, scrappy, slow game. It's weird how all them adjectives have come to play in this game, but
Yeah,
that's
just
exactly what we're
neither
seeing.
team just giving up any space.
Yeah, Emershaw has not given Guild a
Off the
break.
backboard. Up, can I get it down? Oh, they see it's just everywhere. It's like a fight.
It's 50-50s all over.
Off the backboard. Oh.
And that's going to be swiftly cleared by April. Oh, little bounce up, but the Emershaw player's there to meet it in the air.
16 seconds left. Can Guild get a goal back here?
Can they drag this into overtime, or will this first game go to Emershaw?
I think it's going to go to Emershaw here.
I don't know. Can they find a little boost in these last few seconds?
Oh,
and the answer is
It's
no.
2-0. That was a beautiful
2-0
goal
to
at the end,
Emershaw.
though.
It was. Emershaw is up one game.
They are.
How do you think the second game's going to go, though?
I think it's going to be more of the same.
More of the same.
I think both teams have been shaken from losing their previous game, but
Yeah.
I think Emershaw, they're just, like we're saying, they're just pushing behind the ball a lot better. They have way more possession than Guild have at the moment, and they're just working together fluently as a team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely do believe this series is going to be a lot slower, considering they did have their losses.
Yeah.
But
it's very scrappy. Like
it's
fighting for
very
every
scrappy.
point.
Yeah, as much as they want it, they're going to try relax. That's what both teams are doing right now. But let's see how game 2 is going to go.
Right, let's have a look.
As the series is 1-0 to Emershaw right now.
Yep. Can Guild pull one back here?
I think it's possible. I think we could possibly have all 5 games played for this series if both teams turn up.
Yeah. Jay Jota. It's nice to see from Guild. They're working a lot better this opening game.
Yeah.
April. The side backboard. Jota. Oh, just outpaced there.
As that sniper just had to track back very quickly because the ball did
Trail
get
off
low.
the backboard. April's there to meet it.
Defensively, both teams are turned on. They.
Hazara. Some beautiful movement there.
Oh, I thought I was about to say. I thought I jinxed it already, and there was going to be a goal. Ball was stuck in the corner.
M's off the side.
There's Dre. Oh, a little 50-50 went Dre's way.
Off the backboard. Is there a teammate there to
Oh.
meet it? No.
Guild look to be more aggressive this game already. 1 minute in.
Jota.
Oh. 3
April's
minutes and 30 seconds remaining.
April's defending really well and just bringing the ball up.
Yeah.
But it seems a bit like she's alone there when she takes it up.
Yeah. It seems April is the backbone, but where's the rest of the parts of the body?
Yeah. Get it down. Cross. Here we go. April.
With nearly 3 minutes left, what could either team do to get the lead?
Oh,
And that's the answer.
That's the answer
And
right there.
there's the
Team
answer.
Amateur Azra has been on point.
On point, honestly.
With the attacks on goal. I think Team Amateur at this point are looking really good to win this series.
Yeah, they are.
They've just had so many more chances than Guild.
Yeah, they've definitely been more aggressive with it. I will say Guild has been more aggressive this game than they were last. But with that being said, it allows openings on their defense. Ball is stuck in Emershaw's corner though.
Out.
And this is what I mean by the aggression with Guild. The ball has definitely been more on Emershaw's side this game.
Oh, what a shot. Oh, defender's there to meet it.
It's always someone in Guild to meet the ball. They're all very mechanically gifted.
Ooh, tackle there.
Nice little demo there.
The corner is there a play to meet it. Good defending by April. Time and time again, April's just there. Cool, calm, calculated, ready to pick up the ball.
Yeah, April's not going down without a fight. And it's amazing to see.
But 1 minute and 46 seconds left.
Oh, nice little clearance, and Jota's patiently there waiting. Oh, almost had a response. Almost got that equalizer. Can Guild equalize, or is this 2-0 to Emershall?
I don't know. There's still plenty of time. There's a lot to play for.
Yeah.
But neither team are giving up any ground here.
Nah. It has been a very slow series for both teams, considering Guild started off with, what, 7-0, 8-0, and now we're barely getting 1 goal a game.
No, it's that's the intensity that both these teams bring.
Yeah.
Oh, what a goal by Jota, bringing it back with 1 minute left.
Oh, equalised.
Equalised, beautiful goal. I mean, there's hardly anything between the two teams here.
No, I would even think stats-wise at this moment for both games is very equal. The possession's been equal, ball touches, shots on target. It's been quite equal this game.
You got to watch out though, because Emershire have that quick reply every time.
All the
quick
time.
reply.
All the time. And that is 2-1 to Emershall. 44 seconds remaining.
Can Guild tie this up?
They could. Anything can happen. But I think Emershall should take the time to be more defensive in this moment if they want to keep this game.
Jota's hungry for it. Off the backboard.
Unfortunately, a defender was there to distract.
Sniper going for it. Not quite managed to get the angle right there. Oh. April again. Jota's there.
Oh, came in too fast and was unable to control the ball. That would have been a brilliant equalizer.
1 second left.
Can they keep the ball up?
Snipers keeping the ball in the air.
Can April get the last
April, the
touch?
back
The ball, oh, still up in the air. Are we going to get the equalizer? Are we going to get
Jota
overtime?
keeping the ball alive. April's there.
Oh, unfortunately not. Very unlucky for Guild.
Very unlucky. But, I mean, it was still very close. It's a very intense game.
Very intense. The games have been very, very close. But like we said, the series, they're just getting out of hand, aren't they? So can Guild reverse sweep?
I don't know. I feel at this point, in the start of the competition, Guild were up against, weren't up against Emershire, weren't up against the big teams.
Yeah.
And now you can kind of see them, after playing the teams that they've had so far, this is the next level up. And I
Yeah.
don't think they're quite meeting the challenge.
Yeah, you can see the difference with how they play against teams that have recently formed and teams that are established. But hey, who knows? They might reverse sweep.
They might reverse sweep. I mean, we've had bigger surprises that have
Yeah.
happened during the tournament.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
This is game 3. This is the final game. Can Emershall put this to bed right now?
We'll see. I'm hoping that Guild will bring one back at
Yeah.
least.
Well,
Because they've played very well. Like, they haven't played terribly. Like, it's been
they've played very good.
very close.
Yeah. I can't fault them for much of what they've done at all. But we all know how I feel. I think Emerson should end it right now. If we could somehow skip the 4 minutes and call it a day, that would be amazing. But
Off the back, April's there.
Ooh.
Good defending from April.
And Emerson
Oh,
so
their demo.
spaced out, they had someone back there ready.
Jota. Drea there with the defense. April now. Couldn't quite get off the flip reset there. Jota. Pushing the ball forward.
If Guild was to get a goal in first, how do you think it would change how this game would go? Because so far, Emerson have been the ones to get the goals first.
Yeah, I think that's like Emisha's tactics, to like get them down a goal. So you set the narrative, you're
Yeah.
pushing the game, and it has very much been Emisha. Oh, what a goal!
And just like that.
Setting the narrative for the games, and then you know, what do you respond to that? If someone's setting the play, the pace, how you're going to play, and you're chasing the game, it's a lot more difficult to come back from.
Exactly. Emerson have Guild playing in their game. But 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, Guild could not just bring it back, they could take over, they could just suddenly score an influx of goals, as they have done previously. So clearance all the way down to Guild side and back over.
It's just end-to-end stuff at the moment.
Yeah.
It's just one side to the other side, to one side. It's not really much in it.
No. It's a very safe game that's being played right now.
Back, what is in the
Ooh.
corner? Beautiful goal.
Beautiful goal in the top corner. That is 2-0 to Emerson. 3 minutes remaining.
3 minutes remaining.
How do you think these two goals are starting to affect Guilds?
Oh, it's got to be quite difficult now to respond to that, even with all the time.
Oh, and they almost responded, but that just came off the post.
That was unfortunate with the
That
finish
was
there.
so unlucky. But it's still 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining.
There's still plenty of time. There's only 2 goals in it.
Oh. And that was nice tracking back. That was almost another goal for Emerson if they didn't have a defender there.
Yeah, do you think the Guild are pushed up too forward now?
They don't have much option at this moment. It's either they push forward and go full out attack, or they just park the bus and just let it be 2-0. So they have to go all guns blazing at this point.
It feels like Emerson taking advantage of that with these big lobs.
Yeah. And that's a bit, because Emerson understand that is the only way they can play it. They're playing into Emerson's game right now. All they have to do is park the bus and just lob it up. And that's exactly what we're kind of seeing at the moment.
MJ good defending there, pushing the ball out, but April's there to meet it. Drea now.
Little clearance over to the other side. Ooh. Nice pass into the middle, but it was met by a Guild player.
What a shot.
Met by
from
April.
halfway.
From halfway, saw the opening, got it in, brought back a goal, 2-1.
Oh, it's the comeback on, Jazzy. It's the comeback on.
Ah, you never know. I don't think so. Because as you see, I'm sure they're all back in Guild half straight away. My head's telling me.
Your head's telling you you're talking with your heart or your head, Jazzy? You're talking with your heart or your head?
My heart is saying there's not a chance, but my head is also saying there's not a chance.
I don't know, it's 1 minute. There's 1 minute. It's only 2-1. I mean,
Exactly.
you know, Guild could get a game back, another game back, you know.
It's possible.
It's possible.
It's definitely possible.
It's definitely been end-to-end stuff, this game. Like, you can feel the intensity. I mean, there's not been many goals in it, but also it's...
Oh, that was right off the post. Oh,
MJ's
I jumped up.
This is what I mean. It's
It's so close. It's a very close game. Oh,
And they bring it down. Beautiful.
and there's the
Leveling it up.
equalizer.
There's the equalizer. Oh, Jazzy, do you see the equalizer?
I see the equalizer, 100%.
Equalizer.
Congrats to Guild for equalizing.
Can this be the start of Guild's massive comeback?
It most definitely could. If they continue to play how they, like I said, been playing this game. They've been playing out of their minds this game in comparison to the rest of the games this series. If they could keep this up, they can most definitely reverse sweep.
Off the backboard.
But
9 seconds left.
I don't see Emerson letting up and allowing this comeback to happen.
Big lob. Oh, bring down.
Oh, and here's overtime. Oh, the next goal would be the difference between.
You know what
us-
Emsher are really good at is getting that goal off the start.
Yeah,
Will they do it here?
they're definitely very good at getting the first goal and setting pace. But once you get a goal here, there's no more pace to set.
Nope, it's over.
Oh,
Drea, beautiful work there.
Drea got past 2 of the defenders.
Lovely movement. Jota, can they bring it down though?
Oh, nice block there. Who even got that block? Oh, Em's got that block. Ball is
Jota
back on
again.
Emershaw's side.
Just relentless
Oh,
here.
nice block
They're
there.
really pushing it. Can they bring it down? Guilt!
Guild are playing
Sniper.
out of their mind,
April!
aggressive,
Beautiful.
as they have won their first game of this series. It's now 2-1 to Emershaw. How has this game changed the series? What do you think is going to happen?
I can't, I like, it, like, all the games have been so wild.
Yeah.
I just can't, like, anything can happen.
Yeah, they've been so close, so very close each game. Anything can happen. Literally, as you said, anything can happen. Could we get a 4th game? Wait, this is the 4th game. Can we get a 5th game after the 4th game? Or is this it?
I don't know. That was wild. I mean, I
Oh.
said it would happen, but then it did. And I was quite shocked.
You didn't even believe in what you're saying.
Yeah, no, I just like to play devil's advocate with you, Jazzy.
No, I Team Emershaw, this is the last game. I feel it in my heart.
Right, are they ready for the next game? Let's take a look.
Right, Emershaw must have it. I feel it. But Guild have shown that last game they have everything in them
They
to
have
win this series.
everything in them to win the series. They're
Oh,
technically good. They work well as a team. It is just that Emershire set the pace throughout.
yeah. Are Guild going to allow Emershaw to set the pace, or are they going to fight hard to get this first goal? It's a question nobody's going to know the answer to until we see it.
Yep. Jota now on the ball.
The ball has been stuck on that halfway line for a while, up until this
There's a
moment.
chance here. The cross.
Oh, little tactical demo on the side.
Yeah, by Jota. Sneaky. Into the middle. April just confidently
Just
pushing it out.
Just taking it across the goal like there's...
Beautiful work. I love the way April just sets up plays
Yeah.
off the defense.
April,
Just technically a brilliant player.
yeah. The way April plays, you just need that one person for every team. And it will just make a whole difference to
Look
your
at this
roster.
here. Beautiful work. Flip reset. Keeping the ball. Creating opportunities.
And she had a teammate there ready to get the rebound in, but unfortunately Emershaw's defense, which quickly turned
goal.
into offense,
Yeah.
it just overpowered them. And that is 1 goal to Emershaw. 3 seconds.
Why
3
do I
minutes
feel
and
like you're
35
gloating,
seconds.
Jazzy?
Gloating?
I
I would never.
I feel the gloat.
I would
Come on,
never. You can't hear the smile on my voice right now.
Right, and so April again trying to create something here. Drea pushing it out.
But although Emershaw have scored their first goal, Guild have proven that they can still win.
Oh, flip reset there from Drea, just out pitch, and then there's a side.
That would have been a beautiful goal.
That would have been, the angle wasn't quite right, and there was no teammate there to win the 50-50.
Yeah, it seems Emershaw is just trying to get all the best games this tournament.
Oh, good
All the best
defending there
goals.
from MJ.
Nice little clearance there. Can Azara do anything with it? Unfortunately not.
Jota now. What can we create here? Sniper pushing it up. April's there off the backboard. Jota
Oh, wow.
doesn't quite connect with the ball
Doesn't
there.
quite. It seems Emisher is... I don't know, they're trying to play more from the back this time. The last game, they were trying to play from the middle. It seems they're trying to start their attacks from the defense.
Drea now. Every game's been so close.
So close. It shows that there's not much difference between the skill levels of these two teams. Oh, and Drea's on the back will wait for this ball to come. Nice little
Drea
defense
pushing
there.
up. Jota blocking out the ball. Oh!
MJ tried to go for the tactical demo, but the defender saw it coming and jumped over it.
April, right. Not today.
Not today. No, not my tactic against me.
Sniper now with the ball. Jota. It's a good teamwork here from Guild, but it doesn't quite get that finish that they're looking for.
Not quite. Their defense has been amazing, but it's time to just bring it all up. Oh, I thought I was about to get another goal from Emisher for a second.
Side.
There's still one.
Can they bring it down?
Got a minute remaining. A singular minute remaining. Anything could happen.
Anything can happen. There's one goal in it. I kind of want Guild to pull one back here. Oh, that looked like that was dipping there.
For storyline's sake,
Yeah,
I
mean,
would
it
want
was
Guild.
just for the drama of it.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like Guild are a capable team.
Yeah.
Like, I think at the start of this competition, oh my gosh, that was very close as well. Yeah, I feel like the start of this competition, you know, they were one of the favourites to be in the top.
Yeah.
Two top.
They were. We predicted.
So we
them.
know what they can produce. So I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, it's just Emisher is, like you said, they're setting pace. Once they score their goal.
10 seconds left. Can Guild get a goal back?
Oh, pass for us, 3 seconds remaining. And there we go. There's our win. Emisher. It had to happen.
It had to happen. I mean, with that as well, top 4 seems to be secured from their end because Guild with that loses not 1, but 2 games. And when we're looking at Cat Jam, they've only lost 1. And then we're looking at Endpoint, they have not lost a single game. So they're looking strong, they're looking capable, they're looking very happy to be in the spot where they are right now. Are you happy though?
I haven't stopped smiling. I haven't stopped smiling at all. This is exactly what they need. And the fact they have now kind of secured their place for the live final, I'm ecstatic.
Ooh,
I'm so
okay.
ecstatic.
Glee, you're more in the Guild camp.
Yeah, more in the Guild camp. It's nothing to do with
Still
them paying
possible.
my wages.
Oh yeah, Guild,
It's still possible.
Guild, I love you guys.
It's still possible. It's still possible. But the question remains whether or not Guild is going to be able to get top 4. I personally think that that's not completely out of the books just yet because of how strong they are as a team and because of how the rest of the competition is going through. But that's just something that we're going to have to wait and see how that plays out. And instead, we're going to be going into the next game of today, and that is Cat Jam against Endpoint. Oh,
This is the game.
This is the game because a little refresher as well for you if you have maybe forgotten it or didn't tune in earlier. It's that Resolve is now Cat Jam as a team is no longer under the Resolve banner. They got the band back together and we are now called Cat Jam. They are the second best team in the world. They're going to be going up against Endpoint, who are yet to lose a game here at Boost Championship. So you know what? I'm not going to hold this game any longer. I'm going to say let's jump straight into these highlights because I know, Gleany, you want to get in on this.
Yeah, I do. I'm so excited for Endpoint. Will they just turn up to this and take on everyone?
Can they? I don't know. It's Cat Jam though.
It is Cat Jam.
Oh, that was a nice one to start with by Cat Jam. See, that was a nice block by Alliance. That was amazing.
I mean, 2 already on the board for Cat Jam, and that's 3. Make that 3. They are starting this off incredibly strong.
Oh. Is it about to be? Oh, that was good. Good save.
Absolutely killing it.
And then this first game was, oh,
What happened to
2 minutes and
our
46.
endpoint? Our undefeated endpoint. What is?
Do the expectations lie with Endpoint being able to close it out as a 3-0, Jazzy?
Um, it's a tough one. If you've only just tuned into this tournament, you would expect Endpoint to win this. But on paper, outside of this tournament, Catjam, who used to be known as Resolve, were always the better team. So it's kind of expected Catjam's winning,
Yeah.
but with how they've been playing this tournament, obviously it's been very uncertain. I did think it would be a lot closer than what it is so far.
Yeah, they seem to have silenced the star player for
Yeah.
endpoint, Alanis.
Yeah, I haven't seen much from Alanis other than that beautiful save she got. But, oh, that was a beautiful goal to end.
And that was pretty clean.
Clean sweep.
I mean,
Sweet.
Clean
Yeah.
sweep.
I thought it would be closer,
Yeah.
considering what we've experienced so far in this tournament.
Mm.
I thought like endpoint would at least it would be more evenly matched. But
Yeah.
for it to be a clean sweep like that was
Yeah.
not what I was expecting.
I think as well it goes back to the point that you mentioned earlier, Jazzy, the fact that the way that Catjam has been playing throughout this tournament, there were a couple of question marks. You know, they've already dropped the game. Endpoint, not so much, but with this one, Endpoint now also loses their undefeated streak, which means that there is not a singular team within the competition that has not lost at least one game.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really interesting to see how that's going to be carrying on, because we have another game as well that's going to be coming up, which will be RNL Roar, and they're going to be going up against Hasta Vista. And when we're looking at Hasta Vista specifically, something as well highlighted earlier today was the fact that they are yet to get a win. They are struggling a little bit here to close it out, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. But they have been like, you know, feisty. You know, they haven't gone quietly into the night and said hasta la vista. You know,
Exactly.
they're pushing, they're trying, they're you
Yeah.
know working together, and it's really good
Exactly.
to see.
Exactly. They haven't given up. They're showing the fight. They
Yeah.
showed the fight in the last round. So you would hope it's only up from here. You would hope their morale hasn't completely just depleted.
Yeah,
So it's,
you'd hope so.
yeah, but it's RNL Raw.
Yeah, let's see how RNL Roar is going to be taken up against Hasta La Vista and whether or not they can fight back this time around.
Yeah. Can Hasta La Vista say hi this time? We'll see.
Oh, that was a beautiful goal from RNL. Is that Rosebud?
I don't know, but that was,
Rose and Blush.
that was amazing.
Oh, off the crossbar, bounced down and in.
But so far, it just seems Raw playing against no one.
Yeah, Aurora just roaring right now. Pads on the ball. Good.
Oh,
Oh,
and
nice
that's
flip from Rose and Blush.
6-0 in the first game.
That's impressive.
Saka bringing it
Oh.
down.
Yeah, if that first game is to go by the rest of this series, then Hasta La Vista tried their best.
Saka again.
Can they at least get a goal in
Frost.
hands? Oh, there we go.
There we go.
It was about time Frost got a goal. Frost has had so many
Frost has
close
been great
shots.
defending as well. You see how they just brute force push it in?
Yeah.
But Frost was there to meet it.
Oh,
Rose and
Ro-
Blush top ins. Nice.
just there patiently waiting for the ball to drop. Just tap it in.
Rose and Blush.
Nicely placed just above the defender.
Yeah, they're just using the backboard really well. Though.
Yeah. Oh,
Pads.
and even if that didn't go in, there was a teammate there already.
Yeah, they just have these set pieces working really, really well.
Yeah. But the last game, 7-3, and a clean sweep.
What else is there to say? I mean, yeah.
They tried their best.
They tried their best indeed.
I
And,
think that's the most goals they've scored in a series.
and trying is what matters the most, right?
Exactly.
You're here against some of the best, if not the best teams that Rocket League, Women's Rocket League has to offer. So being able to hold your ground in this competition already is very important. And there is, again, one more game, supposedly, and that would be NA's Last Hope up against Simplicity WCB. But as a reminder, NA's Last Hope did forfeit their games for this week, which means that the win goes to Simplicity WCB. So with that, also, the results have once again been changed and impacted. So let's bring those up to have a little bit of a discussion in terms of our expectations and whether or not they have been met. Starting off with Guild Academy losing to Emiger, I think this is something that it was a 50-50, right, coming into this. We didn't really know how to gauge it. And there we go. CatGem 3-0 clean sweep to Endpoint. RNL Row 3-0 to Hasta Vista. And then NA's Last Hope with that forfeit. They're giving a clean sweep to Simplicity WCB. Any game particularly here, Jazzy, that you think, wow, that did not live up to the standard or maybe to my expectations or exceeded it?
Probably CatJam and Endpoint. Like I said, I expected that to be a lot closer than what it was.
Yeah.
I did expect CatJam to get the win, but I thought it'd be more of a fight on Endpoint's side.
Okay.
It seems they kind of went in just with no fight in them.
Yeah, I was surprised at that result as well. Given that CatJam lost to RNL Raw and Endpoint dominated, I just thought maybe, Endpoint could take on CatJam.
Yeah.
And it just didn't pan out that way.
All right. Well, with that as well, again, NA's Last Hope not able to get a win on the board this time around. The only team, actually, who has not been able to do so. The standings, again, have been impacted, and these are the standings for the end of this week. So with that, we can see that CatJam is now at the top of the leaderboard because they have lost the game, yes, but it was a quicker game. It was a clean sweep, as you put it, Jazzy. So I think what's really important here is to stand still and take it all in, and measure Endpoint as well as CatJam on the top with one loss. RNL Roar, the only one who's only lost 2 games. Guild Academy, the only one that lost 3 games. Simplicity, the only one that lost 4 games. And then, unfortunately, NA's Last Hope and Hasta Vista yet to win a game. When we're looking at the standings here and comparing that with what we thought it was going to look like at the beginning of the competition, Gleany, which one is standing out the most to you?
I'm really excited to see Endpoint. Like how they deal with the disappointment of a loss. Do they pick themselves up again? Do they fight on? Do they take it to heart? They're such an exciting team to see.
Yeah.
And they do have one of the best players that have been performing throughout this tournament, which is Alanis.
Yes.
So I'm really excited to see what they do.
Yeah. I'm more excited to see how Guild and NRL Raw are going to go because they're so close together on the table right now. So they both have to push this next week to see who secures that 4th place. So that's the two I'm very excited to see, really.
Right. Well, I guess we're all setting the expectations in terms of what to look forward to next week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this time around. We'll be back, and make sure to remember that live final on the 16th. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we will see you then.